A bustling ancient Greek village. A young boy named Heracles. One day, while protecting his brother from a bully, Hercules loses control of his strength and accidentally injures the boy. Instead of praise, the village begins to fear him. Rumors swirl that his strength is a curse, a punishment from the gods. His mother, Alcmene, tries to comfort him, saying, "You were born for something greater, my son." But the boy only feels misunderstood. Years later, as a teenager, Hercules tries to suppress his strength and live as a normal farmer. One evening, bandits raid their village. When his family is threatened, Hercules steps in and defends them, killing a bandit in the process. The villagers now view him as dangerous. Unable to bear the shame, he leaves the village, vowing to never use his strength again unless absolutely necessary. Hercules starts a new life in a distant town and falls in love with a kind, empathetic woman named Megara. They marry and have 2 children. Life seems perfect, and Hercules believes he's found peace. One fateful evening, Hercules is working in the fields when a fire breaks out in the village. Rushing home, he discovers that Megara and their children are trapped inside. Despite his immense strength, he's unable to save them. Watching the flames engulf his family leaves Hercules shattered. He blames himself, convinced that his cursed strength failed him when it mattered most. Broken and wandering aimlessly, Hercules encounters a mysterious old woman, later revealed to be the goddess Athena in disguise. She tells him, "Your strength is not your curse, it is your gift. But you must learn to wield it with your heart, not your hands." Redemption awaits those who seek it.
Hercules seeks out an oracle for guidance. The oracle tells him he must complete 12 impossible labors to cleanse himself of his guilt and find peace. Each labor represents a lesson about strength, courage, and sacrifice. Labor 1, Slaying the Nemean Lion. Hercules faces a monstrous lion terrorizing a nearby village. At first, he relies on brute force, but the lion's impenetrable hide makes it impossible to kill. Finally, he uses his intellect, luring the beast into a trap and suffocating it. Lesson: strength without strategy is futile. Labor 2, the Hydra. Hercules must defeat the Hydra, a serpent-like creature with many heads that grow back when severed. He learns that every strike must be calculated and methodical, representing how he must face his own recurring fears and traumas. Labor 3, the Ceryneian Hind. Tasked with capturing a sacred deer, Hercules learns patience and restraint, as he must take the animal alive without harming it. Lesson: not every problem can be solved with force. Labor 6, Cleaning the Augean Stables. This task seems beneath him, cleaning the filthiest stables in the kingdom. But Hercules devises an ingenious plan, redirecting a river to wash them clean. Lesson: no task is too humble for a great man. Other labors are briefly shown through montages, each one teaches Hercules humility, perseverance, and respect for life. The final labor, retrieving the golden apples of Hesperides. For his final challenge, Hercules must retrieve golden apples guarded by a dragon. He enlists the help of Atlas, symbolizing the power of collaboration and trust. By now, Hercules has grown into a true hero, strong, wise, and selfless. With his labors complete, Hercules returns to his village. Instead of triumphantly announcing his deeds, he quietly helps rebuild homes, tend to crops, and protect the weak. Over time, the villagers come to see him not as a monster, but as a man who has risen above his flaws. In the climax, Hercules sacrifices himself to save the village from a deadly earthquake. Using his strength, he holds up a collapsing temple, giving others time to escape. As the temple crumbles, Hercules smiles, finally at peace. Years later, the villagers recount the story of Hercules not as a demigod, but as a man, a flawed, broken, yet extraordinary individual who gave everything to protect those he loved.